Hello everyone, my name is Yosua, and today our group will be presentation about clipping. Before we get started to the presentation, let me introduce our members. And the first, it's me, myself, Yosua. After that, we have Farouk, Cerah, Shakti, and Azzahra. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. In this presentation, we have 6 tables of content, and there is introduction, definition, functions, types, examples, and conclusion.
Definition of clipping. In morphology, clipping is the process of forming a new word by dropping one or more syllables from a polysyllabic word, such as cell phone from cellular phone. In other words, clipping refers to part of a word that serves for the whole, such as ad and phone, from advertisement and telephone. The term is also known as clip form, clip word, shortening, and truncation. A clip form generally has the same denotative meaning as the word it comes from, but it's regarded as more colloquial and informal. Clipping also makes it easier to spell and write many words. For example, a clip form may replace the original word in everyday usage, such as the use of piano in the place of pianoforte.
Functions of clipping. Clipping, as the process of shortening words, provides two lexemes with basically the same signified. Clipping always provides synonymous words from the same page with different style level, not different meaning, that allows both to coexist. Clipping appears as a rather mixed bag of forms abbreviated from larger words, which however share a common functions, namely to express familiarity with the denotations of the derivative. Clipping historically originated among professional groups such as the police, medical profession, school, and army because they want to simplify a word without changing its definitions or meaning. Clipping that becomes standard English tends to originate from affluent social classes, but clipping used by less wealthy and or educated social classes tend to remain as a slang. Next, types of clipping. There are 3 types of clipped words. The first one is front clip words. Such words are formed by clipping the front part of a larger word or phrase. In front clipping, the end of the word is retained. For example, plane from the word aeroplane. The second one is middle clip words. Such words are formed by clipping both front and back parts of a larger word or phrase. In middle clipping, the middle of the word is retained. For example, flu from the word influenza. And the last one is back clip words. Such words are formed by clipping back part of a larger word or phrase. In back clipping, the beginning of the word is retained. For example, photo from the word photograph.
As it mentioned before, there are 3 types of clipping. Here's some example. So the first one is front clipping. The example word is phone from telephone, so we cut out the tele out of the phone. The next one is pike from turnpike, copter from helicopter, and bus from omnibus. Move on to the next type is middle clipping. The example word is fridge from refrigerator and flu from influenza. Move on to the last type is back clipping. The example word is lunch from luncheon, so we cut out the eon out of the lunch. The next one is lab from laboratory, math from mathematic, gym from gymnasium, and grad from graduate.
And now we have the last material. Number 6 is conclusions of clipping. From the analysis, it is clear that forms of clip word are also applied in everything. It is often the case that a word is clipped because it comes into common use, its frequency increased, and the speaker found that they do not need to use the full word versions. Okay? They prefer more quickly and easily pronounced versions. The clip form is also applied in the written form, and it is acceptable in a written form because does not change the meaning of the word itself.
Okay, thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you can understand what we are saying, and thank you.